Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
I would think that I did if I had a cupcake sitting in front of me right now.
What about you, CJ?
I do all the time.
What do you like? What do you like? What kind of sweets do you like?
The vanilla cupcakes, sprinkles. I know.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
sprinkles. Those
I
are
know.
cool.
Are they
Those are cool.
sprinkles or jimmies? Because some people used to call them jimmies. I
Well-
think Jersey calls them jimmies.
Well, we have someone on the line that could probably answer that question.
I would love to know
We
the
have
answer.
Alisa Bernard with My Sweet Tooth Cupcakes out of Arlington. Alisa, are you there?
I am. I'm here.
Well, thank you for coming on so early this morning. I'm sure you were already up, had a little, have some little cakes in the oven.
That's right. When you're a baker, you have to get up early.
Can you describe what a cupcake smells like in the oven right now? Because I can't really picture it.
And TJ's nose is probably a little stuffed up too. So,
What a cupcake smells in the oven?
Yes.
what do you have
Well,
in
you
the
don't-
oven?
It smells
You
like
gotta take
love.
it out of the oven first.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that. See,
Once-
TJ
once
usually
it-
burns his, so he doesn't ever have that happen.
Once it comes out of the oven, that's when you start to get the awesome smell of the cupcake. As it starts to sit, and then you get the aroma of the cupcake, and then that's when it all happens.
The cupcake business is really, really, really taking off. I noticed that down in DeSoto County. And I think there's a lady in DeSoto County that's opening up in Pigeon Forge. She's gone up there to open one. And, yeah, the cupcake business, who knew? You know, it was always the big cakes, and then you have it left over that sits on the counter for a few days, and you feed it to your dog and forget about it. But
Right.
now everybody's got cupcakes.
Well, yeah, and Alisa, we were doing a little bit of show prep last night on the phone, and you were telling me some things that are pretty unique about the cupcake business now that I had no idea was available.
Well, there's so many things that you can do with cupcakes, and things that I'm doing a little bit different than even just some of the local people is I'm doing just a whole experience of cupcake where I have fillings in them. I have a banana pudding cupcake, so you're not only eating a cupcake, but you've got the banana pudding, so it's a full dessert. I've got ones with the Mounds bars in them.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sometimes. And, things like that. And then I also offer a cupcake bouquet, which has the cupcakes in a flower arrangement. So it looks like a flower arrangement, but it's actually edible cupcakes. So, you can deliver those to your husband, your wife, loved ones. And it's just something unique to be able to give somebody, especially with the holiday coming up. People look for unique things, and, you can give cupcakes, so you're giving something that's, not going to die. You can eat it right then. So it's just a lot of really cool things that, that are offered through cupcakes that nobody would ever know.
Don't want to give anything that's going to die.
No, flowers will eventually die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you give, and if I'm the one that's responsible for them, it'll be about 5 minutes.
So for Valentine's, is this a big deal now for Valentine's? Because I know
It's a huge deal.
Yeah. They used to
I
give
would
cookies
say
on stems
Valentine's
that
Day
look
is
like
probably one
roses.
of our busiest seasons. And we are offering, we have a special called a Sweetheart Box, which has 3 different types of cupcakes. And what we've done is offered exclusive cupcakes you can't buy throughout the year. And you get 4 of each of those cupcakes. You get a Southern Red Velvet, a chocolate
That's my
strawberry
favorite.
cupcake.
So just to let you
and
know
then-
for future reference.
Yeah, and then a vanilla bean, so you get those 3. And you can get that in the Sweetheart Box for Valentine's Day.
How much is that?
That's $22
How can
for
they
a
order
dozen
that?
cupcakes.
Do you have a website? Do you have a phone number?
I do. I have a website. You can go to mysweettoothcupcake.com, and all the front page is going to have all the Valentine's special, and then there's an order area, and then there's a list of all 24 of our flavors that you can see on there.
Is it
And
My
it's got all
Sweet
the
Tooth?
information.
My Sweet Tooth Cupcake or Cupcakes?
There's no S on the end. It's just My Sweet Tooth Cupcake.
Got it. I'm pulling
And then,
that up right
so
now.
all the information's on there, phone number, order, and we are an online only, so we're made to order, so we deliver.
So you don't deliver your cupcakes via email?
I do not.
Oh,
We have not figured out how to do that quite yet.
that'd be so awesome. So yeah, I'm looking here, and you've got a picture of the chocolate covered strawberry
Right.
cupcake. That looks pretty intense. Off
Yeah.
the hook.
What's your delivery radius? I'm like, how far do you go?
We deliver free within the Wolf Chase area, and up to the Wolf Chase Mall, that area.
Uh-huh.
And then anything further than that, we do charge a minimal fee. But what we usually will do is arrange a pickup in a convenient area, and then most people, or I'll we'll pick like one place, and a lot of people will meet there just because it makes it convenient for people. But we're all about convenience.
Do you have a minimum order to get it delivered?
We have you have to place a $30 order to get it delivered.
How many cupcakes is that?
That's 24 cupcakes.
It's pretty good.
So if I order the Valentine deal, I have to order a little bit more?
Actually, Valentine's Day is a little different, just because it is a holiday. So even for that Sweetheart box, you'll get it delivered, just because it is a holiday, and so you don't have to have a minimum order during the holidays.
Now let me ask you this: what is the most unique cupcake arrangement you've done?
The actual cupcake.
Well, or arrangement, special event kind of thing. Like you mentioned that you can do a wedding cake that's made out of cupcakes.
Yes, we've done weddings. We've done the groom's cake. We have an event coming up through a local church that they're doing a marriage retreat that they're going to use. They're going to turn it into like a wedding. So we're doing the wedding cake and the groom's cake, which are all going to be cupcakes. And they're on a 4-tiered stand, so it looks just like a bridal cake, which I provide stands for my clients. So, you're not really taken away from the fact that you have a big display of a cake because it's all going to be cupcakes, and you don't have to have anybody serving them because it's self-serve, I think that's probably why cupcakes have become so popular, because they're easy. You can grab them, and it's just a whole experience because you can have all the different flavors. We call the cupcakes an experience.
Oh, my gosh. I'm just now seeing your Margarita on the Rocks cupcake. I want that.
Yeah, that's a popular cupcake.
I bet it is. And the Bailey's Irish Cream?
Yes.
The Raspberry Martini? Oh, yeah, adult flavors. Okay.
we have a lot of unique flavors that are not offered through other cupcake businesses. And I've actually they're all my own creations from, the different icings. They're all my creation, so that's something I enjoy doing, is coming up with new flavors.
Now, go ahead, sorry.
We rotate the flavors, so those ones that are on the menu will always be on there, and then through the different holidays and springtime, summer, new flavors will come out.
I edited a story yesterday, and in one of the bits of it, or one of the clips on it, there was a lady that was saying, what's more romantic than chocolate? And I answered that question, bacon, hello. So, could you add bacon to one of you do customized type things?
Well, I don't particularly customize it, but what I do is I take suggestions, and I use my Facebook page, which has become a great tool. People will post on the Facebook page and give suggestions, and if I end up using your cupcake suggestion, then you actually will get a free dozen of those cupcakes if they go onto the menu. I love suggestions.
I've got a small business too, and we've been in business 35 years, and we use Facebook and we use Twitter a lot because it's free and it's hard to compete with the big people. And I know if somebody goes to buy cupcakes at Kroger, they're going to be a little cheaper, or Walmart, or one of those devils or something like that. But we use Facebook and we use Twitter and we use free things like that. And it's actually an easy way, and there's some marketing. One of our commercials I posted on our Facebook page yesterday. Did you see it, Andy? Go check it out.
On Facebook?
I can't believe it. The Facebook stalker that you are, and you haven't even seen my video I posted. It was almost 24 hours ago. But one thing in small business that people like to see is they like to recognize somebody, and they like the actual person. And I've noticed some of the bigger companies in the past year or two since Facebook's come out, because like the owners or the presidents of these companies, these big corporations are trying to come in like we're the real friendly, and I'm your uncle that's been in charge, and I've always been here for your family to feed them and things like that. And we just laugh at them because we actually know our customers' names when they come in there to see us. And when somebody's called you and they're going to give a referral, it's just like if you were, yeah, that's it right there. It's called What's on Your Grill. Yeah, we're anti-vegetarian. But anyway, but that's something really good with Facebook is people can actually put a face with your company.
Absolutely.
And when they talk to you and they talk to you on the phone, it's more personal. And they feel like they know you. And people are getting so tired of the big, huge box stores. I think they're really gearing towards small companies now. And I think that's awesome.
You're right. And that's something I pride myself in with delivery, too, is that I actually deliver all of my orders personally. So if you're going to come when I do delivery, it's going to be me. I don't send a delivery person out. Mm-hmm. So you're actually going to get to meet me. And if you have questions or anything, then, it's me and not just somebody else just delivering the order to you and then leaving. So, I think that's one thing that my clients love so much is that they get to meet me and they get to know the person that has, because people that are ordering stuff, it's special days in their life. You know, whether it's a birthday party, a wedding, a bridal shower, a baby shower, these are special days. So to be able to, you know, meet the person that's done something special, because it's usually a focal point, a cake or cupcakes. So it's really, you know, it's a special day for people. So I think they really enjoy the personal aspect of it.
I agree. Hey, we're going to come back. We're going to take a break. We want to talk to you about cupcakes. We're going to be back in just a couple minutes.
Great.
All right, we're back on the TJ Cates, Andy, Demetrio, and CJ show, and we're talking cupcakes. And with Alisa?
Yes.
Okay, we're back. I want to stick on the thing a minute ago about small businesses and the way that you're doing it. In the early 80s, when I was growing up, my mom had started a business that was new and kind of unheard of, and it was a balloon bouquet business. And she kind of did everything herself like you're talking about, and actually it was neat how she promoted it, and she would take balloon bouquets around, and she actually did movie sets, she did weddings and things like that. So what you're saying really does make sense. People trusted her, and just because they actually got to talk to her on the phone and they didn't have to worry about, you know, relying on somebody's employee that may or may not show up for work that day. So it's cool that you deliver. I think that's good, and you put it together, and you actually do you cook them too?
I do. I have help on some aspects of it, but I'm involved in pretty much all of the process of it, just because I want to make sure that when it leaves, it's done right.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a lady. The product that they paid for.
There's something addictive to when you deliver something,
it's the sugar,
and they're and your customers smiles from ear to ear.
Yes.
And
with cupcake frosting all over their lips and
right.
Yeah.
And they're in a sugar shock.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't eaten them yet, so
it is addictive. Remember the Seinfeld? You sound like a baby, so you may not have ever seen a show called Seinfeld. But
she's like 83, TJ.
There was a show called Seinfeld, and there was whenever they used to have birthdays, and Elaine, the girl that was on there, I know you know who it is. I'm just playing, but she used to go around and do like the company birthdays, and it used to get on her nerves. And so she ended up getting banned or something. Andy, you can jump in anytime. And I just like then she missed
dance.
it whenever she wasn't gonna. Yeah. Anyway, but do you remember that? So she did get it. When I used to be head up part of the South Haven Chamber forever, we would go around and do ribbon cuttings, and the city was growing. The economy was great. It was 10 years ago or so, and businesses were opening every day. So every single day, Sam's would give us this huge cake with the logo of the company, and I would go to a ribbon cutting, would do the giant ribbon cutting. Newspaper would come, all our ambassadors would come, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm telling you, when I quit doing that, I started like hunting down cake all the time because I didn't realize how much it is. So do you have any regular customers that call you every week or so that don't really have like a special event?
Absolutely. And I'll run, which, back to Facebook again, it's just one of my best tools because I'll do what I call a Fun Friday because we don't have a location. And so I'll offer like a half a dozen cupcakes for, a certain amount. And then all you have to do is just order them, and then you get them that day. So I'll meet in the location that everybody just meets me there. And,
what's the location address here?
I'm sorry?
Nothing. It was a joke.
Talking about the station.
We're really enjoying talking to you. I think it'd be better to talk to you in person sometime.
And sample your goods.
Absolutely. I guess I wasn't there in the studio, so I didn't get to bring cupcakes in for you. So
I didn't think about you could bring cupcakes into the studio. That's a great idea.
That didn't even cross
our
mind.
I didn't even think about that. And
That's
milk?
a great idea.
We talked
and then
about
you can
milk
have the
earlier.
experience on the radio.
That's right. That's right. And we could have we video all of our broadcasts. So yeah, we could actually do a cupcake sampling.
Well,
that would be even better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can take your interview and we can put it. You can put it on your Facebook page because people do like videos and they'll watch that, and that's just another marketing thing. Is people like to watch things. They watch it on TV or the computer. They believe it to be true. So if they're going to watch your interview and they get to actually see your cupcakes, but tell us your website and your Facebook page. What is it under Facebook? What is it listed as?
It's under My Sweet Tooth Cupcake on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And then if you go to the Facebook page, you'll have a link to the website and any information that you need. But the website, again, is mysweettoothcupcake.com.
And on Facebook, I'm looking at your page right now. It's facebook.com/sweettoothcupcake.
Yeah, that's the link that takes you there if you just type it in. If you're already on Facebook, you can just type it in the search area.
And I see there are at least 813 people that are addicted to My Sweet Tooth Cupcakes.
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do a Saturday special, and I get people that want to talk about it on Friday, and they'll ask me, what is your Saturday special going to be? I said, well, it's not Saturday yet. And we usually do it on Saturday, and it usually depends on when I got a really good price on the day before. So we're selling steaks, and you're selling cupcakes. It's two different things, but you know what? It's not that far away. So
It's not.
maybe we should have cupcakes at our new restaurant when we open up. Maybe that would be
I think
something
it sounds
different.
like a plan.
Instead of a dessert cart like they used to go out and bring, maybe they should bring out cupcakes. Who doesn't like a
Well,
cupcake?
that's,
You know what?
people are switching to cupcakes instead of other desserts because you can have so many flavors, and you're not just set one flavor or one dessert. You can have different desserts in a cupcake.
And I'm sure that there are some good wine pairings that you could use with cupcakes. And I'm being
Really?
serious. No, I'm being serious. One time I had a good sherbet for dessert, and I can't even remember the wine. This was years ago.
But it was a cupcake?
No. I'm just saying. I bet you there are some good wine pairings you could have. So if you could offer that at your restaurant,
I think milk.
milk's always good.
Yeah.
No,
Do you have a
coffee.
peanut? Do you have a
Coffee.
peanut?
Do you
Yeah,
ever
coffee.
deliver milk?
No.
She's the milk woman.
I'm just
I have,
thinking.
to
I
cut,
didn't
I have
know.
to cut it off somewhere.
You know,
It's gonna
because
be
when you
cupcakes.
order a pizza now, you can get wings, you can get cheesy bread, and they'll bring you
We're
a
just
2
going
liter
to
of your
stick. We're
drink.
just going to stick to cupcakes.
Okay.
You're on your own for milk.
That would
TJ.
just be perfect. If I could be at my house one day, I'm just like craving a cupcake. I cook a big, juicy steak on the grill. It was a little salty because sometimes you rub it in sea salt, and then you could finish it off with a cupcake. And I'm out of milk. Like today, I've been sick, so I hadn't had milk in a week and a half, and it was a little thick, so I didn't drink it. And
See, that would pair with our salty caramel cupcake.
there you go.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Well-
Well, it sure was good talking to you. Andy, do you have any more questions?
No, Lisa, I appreciate you getting up and
Let's
talking
have her in
to
the
us.
studio one day.
Yeah, let's do that. We can
Well,
do that.
thank you. I love it.
And but I appreciate you coming on. I know it's early, but when we talked last night, you said you had a pretty busy day cooking, so you're already up.
I
And
do.
I know for a fact you've got children, so you're probably going to be up anyway.
Well, Saturdays is probably one of our busiest baking days because that's a lot of events happen on Saturday, so we're usually up and going.
Awesome. Well, we gotta jump to a break, but again, I appreciate you coming on,
thank
Lisa.
you.
And again, if you want to go find My Sweet Tooth Cupcake online, it's going to be mysweettoothcupcake.com, and on Facebook, look up My Sweet Tooth Cupcake. And Alisa, we will talk to you later.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Have a good Saturday.